Living on a jet. Oh, here he is, the man, the myth. Not a legend. No, that's for certain. Oh my word, that's a good idea.
You're like a child.
I'm not like a child, I am a child.
You get a chill.
What the fuck is this?
What
Flavour is that?
Ooh. It's not rubber.
Is that a coffee sweet? Oh no. Why is there a coffee sweet in there? Who wants sweets that taste like coffee?
I hate coffee.
Yeah, but who puts it in a sweet? What sick bastard does that?
I think it's happened again.
What?
Where we're in too early. Someone's coming out now, so.
All sessions are dry today, so. I'm just gonna get the Twitch chat up. Right, Twitch chat is up. Screen's over there, so I can see people talking. Let's go and see who's gonna make it.
Who was on first? What?
chance.
Talking chaos.
I'm bored with him now, but I'm just thinking who's gonna kill themselves first today.
Oh,
And hello Rambo, and hello Pete. Pete's gonna be watching with us.
it's
I like
the
that.
debate king.
He is the
Self-proclaimed.
debate king. Ooh, I thought we were about to lose Walking Chaos.
Already.
But I'm not in a position to talk about this chat. Because I crashed out yesterday, so if you finish today, you've done better than me. So
Yeah.
should we get on board then and see how he does? Let's put detail. Having it tyre wise isn't really useful,
Give him some airtime.
but let's see how he does. Oh, nice and wide on there.
Is he a reserve? I feel like he's a reserve.
He is, but he's close to getting a seat. He's gonna. I think the next person that goes, really, we have to give the seat to him.
Yeah, he's been good in these last few races I've seen him in.
He's actually Agent Sluggish now. And then Kieran Froome's here. The Wolf's
Yeah.
here, saying sheesh. Lots of people
Sheesh.
joining us tonight.
And we have the first appearance this season of Michaela, our only ever female
We
winner.
do. Yep, correct. I mean, I did win a race the other day, so we could say maybe there's two of them now. But
Yeah, that's... Has
I
Gaz
don't
won a
know how
race?
to
Could make that
validate
three.
yeah, I'm Gaz doesn't want a race. You know this.
Well, yeah, what a shame. I'm sad that
And
I
I
got
get leave
that.
review. So
Shh. Shh, 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 shh.
I think the biggest miracle is you've always been in tier 1. You've never been out of tier 1 ever.
No, I know. I'm just too good.
Built different.
I'm built different.
Let's see how our banker lap goes.
A
then.
good one. Nice and solid. Maybe a little bit of curve as 2 corners ago. I don't think that would have lost him too much. What are you thinking? 37, 38?
I think in the 38. I think that's a good banker if it's a 38. 38
Yeah,
dead.
dead.
Quicker than anything I could do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that, I'm rubbish, man. There. Astro's saying built different. Yeah, I mean Astro. I mean, our commentary will pick up. Just to clarify, Astro's going to be our commentator in the new tier with Harvey, by the looks of it.
Ooh.
Absolutely. But yeah, we're a bit chilled in this first session because not a lot really happens towards the end and to the end of it.
Yeah, even got a few out actually on the track. Who's the next one going to settle?
Got Matty out,
Yeah.
but he's on a lap right now. We got Sammy on a lap. Let's watch Sammy.
Jakob with a 38.1. It's not too bad.
It's not bad at all. It's really not bad at all.
Anything better than this, plebs? What was your best on soft?
Look, in fairness, my best on the sauce was a 38.4.
No, that was
But
your
if you
best
do
on
remember,
mediums, but your best on softs was
Oh
like...
yeah. I know. I never
39.
put. Yeah, I know. I never put a quick lap shot. Yeah. On the mediums, I can do a 38.4. On the softs, I'm apparently slower. So who knows?
Like a second. Jacob R with a 38.2. Sammy with a 40.3.
Wait, have we lost somebody?
No.
Oh, I thought we lost somebody then.
Yeah. There's still plenty of time.
Yeah. Still plenty of time. I think that's not a bad lap from Sammy. Gaz has put in a... I mean, it's a lap that will get him through. I'd be very shocked if it didn't with that time.
We
I think
did
people at
lose
risk
two
today.
drivers in Q1 yesterday. Can't remember
did?
for the life of me who they were.
It was Cuba.
No, it wasn't Cuba.
It was. Cuba crashed at the end of it.
I didn't get the end of Q1. I thought it went in Q2.
No, Q1.
Q1. So we lost 3 then.
There's no reason I got through. Should we get on board with our championship leader, Matty?
Let's hop on board. He is now, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's joint on points with Hitman. This
Can
does
he
make me
keep
feel a
it
bit-
up?
It makes me a little bit sick every time I actually say that Matty's winning the championship. And hello, Taku.
He's turned up this season. He's been phenomenal, really. There's no
He
other way
turned
to
up for
put
the
it.
moment. He installed the game.
Yeah.
He installed the game and then just wins on his first ever race. Like, what is that about?
Did he win Abu Dhabi? I thought he came...
Oh no, he came second. He won the next race after that. Sorry, I forget.
Yeah. Oh, and that's
Sammy's
gone.
out. Where is it? Oh, it's on
Sector 3 on the
end of
straight.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that straight. Easy to do. Get him back on board with Matty. If I was going to predict a race that Matty's going to struggle in, this would be it.
And the next race is Monaco, isn't it?
Yeah, nobody finds Monaco fun except Gaz.
He's just sick.
Yeah, but you know, I'm a little bit sick, aren't I? Because I like wet weather.
Yeah, but that's not as sick as liking Monaco.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm certainly going to be doing some wet weather practice in Monaco.
Okay, that makes you sick.
This is looking like 39-ish. Looking the quickest. It's not looking the quickest. 38.7, yeah. But I mean, it's still. I mean, I think he's gonna. Looking at the rest of the field we've got left, I think he's gonna struggle a little bit. Let's get back on board with my 6. So our first attendance. This isn't Cuba.
No, we have been lied to.
And also Astro, wherever you qualify in Monaco is your final position. Actually, it was nowhere near the case in the last time. Everybody's ended up being mixed everywhere.
Yeah,
And thanks to all the safety cars.
And Gaz has gone.
It's great. Oh,
And
there
Michaela's
goes,
gone.
Oh, there goes Michaela.
Oh, that was a mad
Oh, and
crash.
it's an absolute flash. Oh, dear.
So we
Oh,
see
that tyre's
2
not having
Bennett
fun time.
in 5 seconds.
Yep, which means that now only 2 people will be losing their seat because we now got a full. Have we got a full lobby? Or is
So, is it done the number glitch again?
see, that's what I'm counting, but I can't see a number missing.
No, I think it's a full grid, yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's fine then.
So yeah, 2 people will be going out on times as it stands.
I tell you what, I bet Gaz is kicking himself. Because I don't think he had a chance of pole today, but he certainly had a chance of qualifying high
Right
up.
near the top, yeah. I think I remember, I think I'm right in saying before the season started, he was pretty adamant that he was going to win it. Or come up the
In
top.
fairness, today he still could leave the
He could
race
make his
in
way
order.
through.
Anybody in that top 5 with the right set of results could be finishing first at the end of the championship today.
Yeah.
It is a very tight battle here. I mean, Tier
It
1
is.
has already looked like it's been won if you look at it.
I don't want to look at it.
Well, I mean, Hypes is absolutely flying away with it. And Rambalorian's done a 39.9, so it's not the quickest lap. But, you know, there's a lot of people who haven't set laps yet. Let's get on board with first 4 out due to slow time. It's 5 people out, Pete. So it'll be 5 that drop out of this, and then 5 in the next session. And then it will be 10 that go through to the final shootout. It would have been 4, but we've got a full grid of racers. So,
yeah. We haven't had that in a while. We've had a lot.
Grid. We had a full grid. We had a full grid. No, we had a full grid last week, mate.
Did we?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks in a row now. Oh. It's tier 1 that really struggles.
It's tier 1, yeah. That confuses
yeah,
me.
tier 1's got the lowest numbers of anybody. Yeah, top 10 is going to be very tight in this. We are going to be treated to an excellent display today. If you remember last week, I could barely speak.
Was
nuts. So much going on. Oh, and Kieran there is. How's he not got damage off of that?
Lucky boy.
Oh, and who's crashed out? Coming out, Stevo. So we're
we're losing drivers.
Kieran nearly lost it. I mean, at this rate, if one more person crashes, everybody's through. And where's Kieran going? No, Pete, I'm telling you that tier 1 has the lowest numbers week on week. Yesterday we had 9 drivers.
No, we had 13.
No, we had 9, but then the other ones were reserves.
Oh, right.
It's a good save, though. Absolutely, people saying good save from Kieran.
Yeah.
Kieran up from tier 3 last season, did really well to get himself up here with some strong finishes in tier 3, so deserved to be here. But this isn't going to be the fastest lap. Hardly a surprise, seeing as he was losing his rear end. But to be honest, he'll probably make it through with that time. So how many people have binned it? Yeah, let's get on board with Cop Kid Jack. This has got to be the slowest lap I've ever seen in racing history. We are 6 minutes long, apparently.
Just for sector 1. What's he been doing?
Tier 3 has 5 confirmed. Right, well, we'll get Sammy to start chasing. Not Sammy to start chasing them up. We'll get Lemons to start chasing them up tonight. Seeing what's going on there.
Compared to the rest of his lap, this is a Listerine case.
Waiting on.
Oh, hang on. I spoke too soon.
It's probably the right. I was going to say it's the right thing to do, isn't it? He was going a little quick. There you go. Has Yaka binned it or just retired?
He's retired.
Oh, okay. I thought we were about to lose another driver in that minute.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd retire as well. I think he's pretty safe.
6 minute sector.
Just a little bit
safe. Blistering, yeah. All right, let's see how he's going to do. I mean, it's a banker lap. We'll call it that. Oh, it's just so nervous watching people go through that.
Oh.
Jacob, no, that's just their retirement because they're happy with their lap time. Right, let's see what Jack does here. He's going to put in his lap. Is it going to be a? It's going to be a record.
Oh my word!
Oh, it didn't count. It was just an out lap, but we were getting very excited about that. Let's see how he does then.
The slowest lap in F1ABEEZ history.
Oh, very deep.
Ooh.
He's managed to hold it. Jakob thinks he's going to win.
Another retirement. And the bits from Matty.
Nice and tidy there. I think Matty's comfortably through. And Matty is, I mean, consistently looking like a top tier driver in here.
Yeah.
The only my concern today is looking at Hitman's time. That is a lot further off than 39. What I expect him to be.
Maybe it was just a banker lap, you know, just.
Yeah, and then he's realised, you know, I'm probably going to get it through.
Yeah.
Oh, Cop Kid Jack has had a big old kiss with the wall there. He's going to really struggle through this section now. Let's see how he does.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare for the rest of the lap.
Let's see how he does.
I think the main thing on this track is avoiding the curbs. Apart from that one just there. You can take that one. But mainly it's avoiding them. Ooh.
It's a bumpy ride this lap.
Gonna be a bumpy ride.
Oh, he's gone very deep. Question is he going to put this lap in?
Oh.
Or is he going to? I mean, I think you have to pit. I think you have to pit, don't you? Can you front? Oh!
The longer he stays out, the more chance he's got of DNFing.
I know that. We've got 21 people watching. Thank you very much, everybody who's come along tonight.
I'm not surprised at all.
Oh goodness! Oh, that's a bit of a nervous lap, wasn't it?
That was ropey.
Inspector on an out lap.
Oh,
Oh my! Oh my! Is he got away without damage there? I feel like he
can't
has.
believe. No, there's no way. It's not come up.
No, he's
oh,
got
wait.
damage. He's got damage. He's got damage. There's no way that you drive like that if you haven't got damage. He's only got 2 minutes. I think he has to go round.
You just got to deal with it.
Well, in fairness, I think they've got slightly more time than we think because remember,
We might have joined early. But
yeah.
sometimes we get it.
I think he needs to pit now. Oh, they're going very hard into there without a front wing. It's very nervous to watch.
Oh, we didn't drive into the wall.
Well, we've got Rambalorian who's just starting a lap, but Tasty who's on a lap right now, and he is improving, by the way. Is it enough though? Oh, it's not enough of an improvement. It is an improvement. He can probably do a second lap here. Let's see where Tasty's opportunities lie. Maybe that might be a good thing to watch here.
I think it's not a bold statement to say we've been pretty disappointed with him this season.
Yeah, the disappointment comes from the fact he was tier 1 last year.
I think he'll be disappointed in himself as well.
But maybe he's just struggling with the adjustment. But if you watch him drive, like you'll see, he's not driving in a way that makes him look slow. I feel like sometimes he doesn't drive as hard as he could.
Not very aggressive.
Crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's even had podiums in tier 1. People forget that.
Yeah.
Once upon a time. It's not looking a bad lap so far, this one. This looks quicker to me. But what do I know? Inspector X retired.
Does that
mean
Inspector
X binned it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I can see it on the
On that corner.
Every single driver.
Jeez.
Every single driver's made it through. Who's still alive, so you don't even have to set a lap now, Tasty. Although this is an improvement, and he's invalidated. Doesn't matter. That means Kieran and Cop Kid Jack are going to get away without having to set a lap if they wanted to, but they've gone and used a fresh set of tyres. Oh, hang on. No, they're not necessarily through. Kieran Froome isn't through because he's not done a quick enough lap. I forget this because the people who've crashed out
are still ahead.
Yeah. He needs to get ahead of that 40 time. So 140 is what you're aiming for. Cop Kid Jack's lap saying to me that it's a 202, isn't it? So
yeah,
this might not be quick enough to get him through. So we might be losing 7 drivers as it stands. Although apparently that wasn't a lap, so he's actually just starting it now. So both these drivers crossing the line with a very short amount of time to go, according to my system. Not
apparently it's over.
That is the case, but actually it is over. So, oh no, wait, that isn't correct. It's a lie. There's Inspector X tyre on the track.
It's all that remains of the once great man.
Turns in nicely, maximising that track exit. Yeah, again, maximising. This is not looking a bad
Avoids
lap.
that
Let's see how
curve.
wide he goes here.
He didn't do that
Like he could
last
have gone
time.
slightly wider. Yeah.
That's an important one to
Flatten
make
out.
as well.
See how he does here, because you can cut this quite a lot.
Yeah,
Probably a little bit more than
more than
that.
that. Yeah.
See how he does through here. How much does he send it through there? He did clip
fair
his
bit.
rear wing, which would have slowed him down a bit. But
Not too
a
bad.
bad exit out there. So as it stands, we're losing 7 drivers
This is
in
mental.
the first second of quali. Kieran and Cop Kid Jack both need to be a 140.3 from my understanding to get themselves through.
It's going to be close. Going to be close.
This is going to be tight. This is going to be
8,
close for Cop Kid
9.
Jack.
Oh, he's done it.
And then Kieran, yes, he's also through. Not Kieran, sorry.
Comfortably,
yeah, it's
Kieran,
Kieran,
yeah.
not Kieran Froome, no. But I think we're losing Tasty and Kieran Froome, from my understanding. We'll see at the end, but I'm
think you're
pretty
right.
sure we're losing 6 drivers. Which is a bit of a shame for those two. Also, very disappointing day for McLaren.
Yeah,
covering
they
up
would have won it.
that last row. We've got Mac on a lap right now, but I think it's because he's run out of fuel. Mac is the last car on track. If he wants to retire, he can. Please don't drive into the pits, Matt. Please don't do it. No. No.
No,
Onto the road, that's it. And cross the line, mate. You don't need to pit. This is the fastest we'll see Matt go all week. I'm joking.
Roasted.
So, David, what I was thinking we could talk about just a little bit while we're seeing this through. But let's see. Yeah, it's 6 drivers we lose. So, absolutely amazing to lose 6 drivers. So we're losing Spectre, My 6, Kieran Froome, Tasty, Sammy, Sevo, and Gaz. A little bit disappointing. No?
Wow.
The only thing I'd say is if you're Gaz, somehow you've managed to get 14, crashing out very early. Which is pretty. It
could have been a lot worse. Yeah.
So it means that only 3 drivers are going to drop out of this pack in this next session.
Who is going to
I'll
be?
put some money on it being.
Put
some money on it being one of them being somebody who crashes. Everybody's saying it's going to be a very close session. I agree. I think Lewis the Beast and Cop Kid Jack, if they are looking at risk of going out,
they're going to struggle, yeah.
On those times. But the rest of the guys are the guys that I can't predict.
It's the same story every week, isn't it? Especially with Cop Kid Jack. He's just on the fringes of that top 10.
He either sneaks in or doesn't.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting. I think if we lose one driver, then they'd be the 2. I reckon somebody might crash out, and then they'll be the 2 that get knocked out with them. That'd be my prediction.
Yeah, I agree.
But tyre choice will play a part here, which is why I've stuck the tyre grid up for everybody.
How many mediums will we see? I'm seeing quite a few in the pits.
Absolutely. Until they actually come out, we can't, really say, because it's, whatever tyres you select in the garage before coming out, sort of jump on. It's a bit annoying. There's a lot of mediums. It is the tyre of choice here, mediums. If you do the mediums, you can do the one stop. If you don't do the mediums.
I wouldn't advise doing
David,
the long stint on the
David,
soft.
I'm going to say you're the.
I don't know where this is going.
No,
I can already tell where this is going.
Where's it going, David? Where's it going? Tell us.
No, I'm not going to reveal that. I'm not going to say anything.
You're not going to reveal what, David?
No.
Let me recreate David's race for you yesterday. So David is. David is notoriously unlucky in racing. And one of the tracks he's really quite reasonable at is Baku. And David was having a reasonable race. He was up to 4th. So I'll set the scene for you. It's the final straight. Okay, guys? Final straight. All he's got to do now is get to the line. And do you know what happens maybe 100 foot before the line? His tyres explode and he DNFs. If I tell you I was crying with laughter yesterday,
you best believe it, because he bloody well was.
It was so funny. So let's get on board with. In fairness, I think Pokemon Jakob is much further around than anybody else.
He's gone out really
All
early.
anyone hears is Let's see how Jakob's going to do. Did he cut this last corner here to gain more speed? He does. Now Jakob thinks he's going to win today, so let's see how much he can perform.
Did you say that pre-race?
Cameras are on him. He did, yeah. He thinks he'll win today. He's got a feeling, he says.
He's got to back it up now. He's talked the talk and he walked the walk.
Absolutely. Nice exit out of there. Avoiding the wall well. Getting the power down early. Straight on the DRS. Good braking there. A little bit of curve. There's nothing that I've seen that is concerning me. There's nothing I've seen which makes it look amazing, but with this lap, it's all about being tidy.
It is.
That was a much better line round there, by the way.
Yeah, it's
what we've
really
seen
good.
so far. See how much of this he cuts. Easy place to invalidate. Really doesn't cut much. It's good to see.
Oh, oh, that was a glitch.
Oh, scared the life out of me.
It didn't look like it was just going straight into the wall.
No, he didn't go straight into the wall. Panic over, guys.
Ooh.
That wasn't the perfect exit out of there.
No.
He's so close to that wall, though, isn't he?
Yeah. An easy place to hit the wall there.
This is looking like a really good lap.
It
Pretty
is.
solid. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2.
It's a bit of a tussle between 3 drivers. Don't know what they're doing.
Track position,
to it.
maybe.
Yeah.
Obviously, on the straight, you can get a
It's
lot of
looking
draft, which adds a lot of
quick.
speed. Yeah, I think it's going to be an R37 to maybe our first 37 of the day.
7, yeah.
Yeah, there's 37.5. That's on par with the top times in Tier 1 yesterday.
That's a good lap. A very good lap.
It's not a great lap for actually gauging how quick people are, though, this track. Just how much they can... I think it's more of a good track of gauging how much people are willing to risk.
I think that was certainly
That was
getting through.
That was
Nice and easy.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to do another lap. Let's see how Harley's going to do. Harley's on a lap, but he's had to slow down. They must be doing a second lap, unless that's lying to me as always.
He backed off, yeah.
So Lewis the Beast is invalidated his lap. I don't think there's anybody else on a lap, so
Oh,
it's valid.
he's getting a tow from his teammate.
I think you're right. Look at Harley here getting a tow. But is Jake going to get in his way? If Jake's setting a lap as well.
We'll find out. He's not.
No, so that's just to give us
Bit
an
of a
extra
teammate.
speed.
And out.
What we love to see. It's a 1:58 from Harley. They're not the quickest lap.
Can he put that tow to good use?
Let's see. Let's keep on board with him and see how he does. A little bit skew whiff on the exit, which would have lost him a little bit of speed down this straight.
Nothing major.
That's a good corner there.
Yeah, not
Got
too
the
bad.
exit down well there. And that's a good use of all the track that there possibly is.
Ooh,
That was not a good corner there. That is
No.
going to lost him some time.
okay.
Again, not the quickest. We'll see. Yeah, Jakob retired, and I'm really not surprised. There's no need for him to go back out.
Nope.
I'd be shocked if that time's beaten by anybody in fairness in this session. A lot of the top drivers seem to be doing the medium stint, but he wants to start on softs. Must clearly have a different strategy.
I'll be going for that
Probably
two
thinking
stop.
about safety. Probably thinking about an early safety car, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Don't blame him.
If you have a safety car like 5 or 6 laps in, you're golden, 'cause that's when you pit anyway.
Pretty good. I don't think it's going to beat Yaka, but it's a good solid lap.
Not a bad lap, yeah. I'm thinking about the 38s. Around there.
30. Yep.
38.9, so not too bad. Matty with a good lap, by the way, 39.3.
On the mediums.
Not as quick as me on mediums, but you know, we'll move on. I should have one good lap, just couldn't replicate it on the softs. So,
A one-hit wonder.
yeah. And Cop Kid Jack there with a 140.6, which is a bit disappointing. But
No, he's going to need to better than that.
expected. Rambalorian with a 39.5, by the way. That's not a bad lap on those mediums. And very closely ahead is Sully there with a 39.2.
Pretty decent laps from all those guys.
It is, absolutely. Getting my warm water out 1 second. We've got Mac Attack starting a lap. See how he does.
He's gone for the
Somebody
mediums.
who, yeah, again, said, oh, I'm going to be really quick this season. And to be honest, although they've been quicker than they were last season, I don't see them as a title contender.
No. Not lived up to his own expectations.
Yeah.
Can he turn the season
I
around
did-
though? It's just the start of the season.
Well, I mean, next race is the 50% mark, David.
Yeah, there's still more than half left. So there you go.
I mean, just. See how he does then. I mean, it's looking a nice lap so far. Not seen anything that's made me think that it isn't. It'd be interesting to see what his sector time is like here.
Mm.
A little bit nervy on the exit.
Yeah. You lose so much time when you when you don't commit to the corner, you have to adjust your line.
It's all about continuous motion, isn't it? And the fluidity.
Blow.
14.3 in that sector. I mean, by that point, you really know how far somebody's going because there's not a lot of time to be gained or lost in this bit here.
Yeah, you want to be about 30 when you go under that thing there. So this is going to be a pretty decent lap.
I think it'll be in the...
Oh,
Oh, wow. That surprises me.
has it done that?
Don't know. Must not be happy with it. Let's see how Jake's going to do, though. Nobody's binned it this session. Those 6 drivers who are watching, or 7, sorry. Something to watch.
I'm surprised. No one has.
And this is looking quicker than that last lap we just saw.
Yeah.
So this could creep into those 38s, maybe? On the mediums,
It
that's
will,
still
yeah.
very quick. 38.3 on the mediums! What a blistering lap!
That's fantastic.
That is very, very quick.
He's been a good performer this season. Really
So
good.
Tier 1 didn't get into the 36s. The fastest time. Fastest time in Tier 1 yesterday was a 37.1 or 2. It was just off. Although a couple of people who you'd expect to be very quick actually crashed themselves out. So I'm not sure how representative it was of the pace across the whole tier. But I certainly had more time in the bank. I didn't get to put in my lap. I ran out of time. And another, maybe I could have got myself into the 37s. And I'm certainly nowhere near the quickest in there. But
Yeah, me too.
yeah, Mac, I did say that. So did Chav say I wasn't a title challenger? Challenge accepted. Prove me wrong.
There you go.
Prove me wrong, Mac. I mean, at the moment, you're not going through. So one step
Pressure's
at a
on you.
time.
Got to put a lap in.
Let's see how Kieran does. Kieran, joint first in the title race at the moment. Could you get the Tier 2 table up for me on the website?
Yeah.
David, it'd be interesting for you
Little
to
website plug?
walk it through it. Yeah, a little website plug. It's F1ABEEZ.com, you know. If anybody wonders, anybody's watching. I think it'd be a good idea to talk through that table and just think about where we're coming to and who we think's serious contenders. Matty there's retired in the pits, so that's him through, I'd say. Walker Chaos has gone even quicker than Jakob, by the way. Nice little tasty battle coming up for those two, and oh my! Hitman has smashed himself out!
Well,
Oh
our
my,
joint
and that is...
title contenders. Hitman.
I mean,
He's out.
if you're Matty, you're happy.
Yeah, he's retired in the pits, he thinks he said.
I think he will be now. I think it's time... I mean, you've got Mac and Hitman that can and Kieran who can beat him, but I don't see Lewis and Cop Kid beating Matty's time, seeing as they're both on softs already.
Yeah.
So let's see how Mac's going to do. Matty said, yes, Hitman. I mean, no.
He will be livid.
What? So who's in third in the table, David?
Third currently is Jake O.R.
Is it 1 point or 2?
3.
Something like that. 3. So yeah, he's. I think he will. He's looking really
He's
good.
been a
around here.
really good performer this season.
I think
Consistent.
at the end of this race, he might be in the lead of the championship. I'm not saying that will happen, But I'm saying that's my bet for today. I think
Well,
Matty
Hitman hasn't done himself any favours.
No. He wasn't looking quick either, was he, though, last
with 39 dead.
last session?
I mean, you never know, really, with Q1, but still. It's very close at the top. Joint first, and then 3 points separates those two from third.
Fourth and fifth aren't far off, are they? Gaz and... I can't remember who's fourth, is it?
Brown. He's not here
today.
Yeah.
He's going to potentially slip out today of contention. And Gaz with that quali, although he's in 14th when he starts.
Yeah, he's 15 points off the top spot, as it stands.
Yeah. You need a good race today, but he can certainly chip away a bit.
Yeah, he just needs consistent performances. And I don't think we've ever really seen that from Gaz, have we?
We've seen flashes of brilliance, but the flashes of brilliance are outweighed by the crashes of brilliance.
Well, meanwhile, Chaos goes 37.5.
Mac also put in a very good lap there. I know I didn't react, but that was a very solid lap from him. And
On
that
mediums.
will certainly get him through.
Yeah, 100%.
On the mediums as well, yeah. Moment, the big shot will be Kieran dropping out. The message to me before the race was Kieran's probably tier 1 pace and should absolutely demolish these guys.
Well, he's on a lap now.
It's not looking like that, though, has it been today? Even in that first session, he wasn't looking one of the quicker drivers.
No.
So let's see how he does.
That's it for this quali.
And Harley's retired. Harley's crashed out.
He'll be kicking himself. Fozy, not setting a lap, he'll be furious.
Yeah, Fozy will now go out.
Can Kieran
set a lap? Even if it was just driving round, he would have got through. Well, he needs to beat a 40.3. That's all. That's not a high.
Yeah, that's definitely within his capabilities.
Yeah, certainly on these tyres. I think he'll be our final driver through.
Still got to put it together.
It's a 140.
Bin corner in a
second. For about a 140. Yeah, I mean, bin corner's Bin Castle. I thought this here would be bin corner, but I think this will be bin corner in the race a bit more than on the track in quali. Let's see how he does. I think it's going to be in the 139 range.
Yeah, 38, 39.
And here we go, solidly through, 38.8.
There you go.
And there we go. I mean, looks like we're losing Cop Kid Jack, Fozy, Harley, and Hitman. And our surprise entry, who's made themselves through, is Lewis the Beast.
Lewis the Beast?
Who is improving right now and went even quicker. So,
I can't count him out from a good, solid quali.
I think he's going to struggle this next section. But yeah.
Yeah, with the moon, he's in Q3.
And there we go. So we lose 4 drivers because of that crash with Harley. So we lose Fozy, Hitman, Cop Kid Jack, and Harley. Nothing to worry about in there. No time penalties or anything like that, which is good.
That's pretty poor from Fozy there, not to even set a lap.
Yeah, he just said he said he hates his life. I was so close to making it. So he tried to get round for a lap but didn't make it to the line in time.
Oh.
It happens. Yesterday I didn't make it to do my lap. So at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's going to be an interesting pole shootout. I don't think that's the true pace right there. Because you got the 2 people on the softs. I think Jake. I think we have to count Mac in that battle.
Yeah.
Chaos, Jakob, Jake, and Mac. I think Mac now he's gone. Do you know what, Travis? I am going to prove you wrong.
It just means more excitement for us.
It does absolutely. I mean, I want Mac to be challenging. I think Mac's got the skills and the ability to. It's a bit like Gaz. I've not seen him step up and do that yet. On a consistent basis.
They're there or thereabouts. And they've got it. But they're just not doing it.
I think what will be interesting in this race is we've got a lot, because of those crashes, we've got a lot of people who are quick at the back. and I think that is going to cause some issues. You've got F1ABEEZ now at the back there. You've got Gaz. I'm sure there's others as well that I'm missing, but I know there's a whole host of people towards the back there. We're gonna Sevo as well. That's another one.
Yeah, because it's quite a frustrating track to get past sometimes.
I think there'll be a lot of incidents because of that.
Impatience.
Like saying, imagine I win my first race where I made my debut. I mean, I've won a race now. You know, I'm in that club.
No.
Oh, I see. F1ABEEZ disconnected. Sorry about that, F1ABEEZ. I thought you waited too long. Apologies. Right, I'm gonna set it on Mac for you, and I'm gonna have to go to the toilet, or I'm gonna toilet on the side.
I was literally about to do the same.
Not be good. Oh dear.
Well, Mac better put on a good show.
Yeah, Mac better put on a good show. We'll go in we. Run, David, run!
I'm running.
Oh, I'm back now. There you go. Look at this. We're back for the Mac attack. Let's get on board with him. Let's see how he does. He's not going to be the first one round to set a lap. Looking at Kieran.
God, you moved quick.
Rambalorian. I did, didn't I? Much further for me to go.
He's never moved so quick in his life.
That's bloody rude, mate. Nice and tidy from Mac there. Looking like a quick Mac from him. We've also got Rambalorian, who's ahead of him on a lap. We've also got Walking Chaos, I believe, on a lap ahead of him as well. Although he might, by the looks of it, maybe not be doing a lap. Maybe this is sort of like a bank.
We've got a yellow flag at Castle. It's Sully.
Oh no. Not good for Sully.
He's
sure
got
plenty of time to get back in. Oh dear. Certainly not what we expect then, Jakob.
Mac.
And Mac is on a good lap.
This is going to be very good. 37.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in 37. It's a great banker there from Rambalorian. Walking Chaos to the 38. It's a 37.9! Brilliant from Mac.
He'll be pleased with that one, yeah. Sully. Pips him with a 37.8.
F1ABEEZ has said, if I can get on the podium today, I can tell you how to pronounce my name. I told you, once you make it to the podium, you can tell us. Until then, we'll pronounce it how we like.
He keeps telling us what it's in reference to, but we have no idea what the reference is.
Yeah, we've never heard of it. Oh, look at Matty here on the outlap, getting Jakob's toe. How cheeky was that? Let's get on board with the champion at the moment, elect. Let's see how he does. I don't expect him to be on pole here.
No, I'd be
I do
surprised.
think he's got the ability to get
top 5.
I'd expect a low 38 from him.
I think we might see him going to the 37s though. be honest.
His pace is seriously starting to surprise me.
It is.
I'm getting a bit concerned. I feel like if he was in Tier 1, he'd be doing well, which I don't like the idea of at this point.
Mate,
I
is
always
on
took
the
solace
wheel,
in the
isn't he?
fact that I was a... He is, yeah.
Yeah.
That was not a great line through there, though. He's lost some time.
Yeah.
That was a good
Matt,
line through there.
he's
Let's
cut
see how
that
he
nicely.
does it through Castle. And that was a little bit early on the brakes. Why he had to
Not
readjust.
too bad.
And he could have been more aggressive on the exit.
A little bit shaky.
Yeah. It's only the first lap, though. You should have another set of tyres,
Yeah.
don't you? So it's not a
Got
big
plenty
issue.
of time.
Let's see how he does through this section here.
We just want a good lap to alleviate some of the pressure. So he's looking pretty good.
It's quick. It's not as quick as
Don't think
your
it will
Max there,
dip
but
into the 37s,
I think it's going to be a 38. 38.3,
It's not
so
bad,
as we
that's
said,
pretty
low.
good.
Fourth, though, I think he'd be happy with that.
We will, yeah.
And then Lewis
definitely be
Lewis
happy
the
with that.
Beast on a lap. Or is he? It might be on an in lap, actually. Ignore me.
He is on in that, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just Jakob who didn't set a lap, but that's because we saw him bin it through the castle section.
Yep.
But at the moment, as it stands, you've got Sully on pole, which I didn't predict happening.
No.
Absolutely did not
So-
predict that. You've got Jake in second, who we thought would be up there. And then we've got Mac, who was looking quick, in fairness, but it is so tight between those top three.
Oh,
I'm a little bit disappointed that we've not seen Walking Chaos or Jakob hit their potential, I feel like. Hey, hang on a minute, Kieran! What's going on here? He's sideways! Facing the wrong way!
ooh.
Oh, no, that's not good for him, although he's already set his lap, so it's just an in lap.
Yeah, that's not really had too much impact on his quality.
No, he can get back to the pits.
There's plenty of time to get back around again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, we saw both of those two Walking Chaos mid 37s. So
So there's definitely more potential.
yeah,
for
I
them.
doubt that Sully time will stand as pole.
Yeah, I'd like to think that maybe Jake and Sully and Mac have all got more time in the bank as well.
I think Sully and Jake
got Mac.
might do more than Mac.
Mac's gone very early on an out lap. So he wants the clear track to set a lap. The only thing that I am concerned about for him is by the time he gets round here, are people going to be starting to go
Come
out?
out, yeah.
He needs to get past that pit line before they start coming out.
Could get very congested.
Everybody else in the pit except Mac here. Your time trial was a 37.3. I mean, time trial and actually racing here are very different.
Yeah, it means pretty much nothing.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certainly if you're using a race setup rather than a time trial setup, you're about a second a lap because there anyway.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see how Mac does. No one's out yet, apart from Rambalorian, but he's way out of the way.
So yeah, he
Nothing to
allows
worry
the
about.
trap to himself.
There's a great chance for Mac to show that he is a contender this season.
Got no
Will he muck it up?
distractions, nothing that can put
Nothing.
him off. It's just him and the track.
That's good so far. Great exit there.
Yeah, really
Tight to
good.
the wall as you could be. I really want to see some improvement on his time. He could have been a little bit wider on that exit. It's very marginal if there was any gain really to be made.
That was nice.
That was a great exit on that corner. This is looking a great lap so far. And he is up, almost. And he's slightly tapped that curb, which may have lost him a little bit of time. But yet again, marginal. How much will he cut here? How much does he want to risk? The yellow flag, just because where the person's slowing down, I think. Jakob and Sully have both gone out together, by the way. Very tightly. Compact to each other.
That was nice.
It was. All Mac's got to do now is finish this lap off. I definitely think he's made some
He's done
improvements.
all the hard work.
As he crosses this last sector, this corner's easy to lose time on, but not if you take the exit like that.
That's really good. This is looking fantastic.
And there we go. He's 4/10 up. This is going to be an absolutely blistering lap if he can get it across the line. All he's got to do is one final small corner. This is Mac's chance to go in pole. Can he get
He's
pole?
done everything he can.
This
This is going to be really, really quick.
This is going to be really competitive. I think
It's going to be below
Mac's day for
37.5.
pole. It's a 37.6. So that is him on pole as it stands.
Fantastic.
Can anybody else take the
from
position? Let's get on board with Rambalorian because he's the next person who's on a lap.
What can he do?
Hello, Kieran. And what was that about race and time trial setups? So a lot of the tier 1 drivers, Pete, won't use time trial setups. They'll use race setups. That will be nicer on the tyres, but they will be slower. Maybe half a second slower lap, which is why we always try and aim to be within half a second of our fastest time trial time in qualifying. Let's see how Rambalorian can do. No one out. We've also got Sully who started his lap as well. So we will be jumping on board with Sully, but I think it'll be Jakob that I jump on board with after this. He's marginally up, but it's not going to be a pole sitter, this one. I think he might be able to overtake his teammate.
He could jump quite a few places. There's not a lot in it. So Matty in 4th.
I don't think there's enough time gained here, to be honest.
Tight. Oh, yes, 5th.
He's gone 5th. Right, let's get back on. Let's get on board with Jakob, person who set the fastest lap of anyone so far. Time's up apparently on the session, but it's not for us here, so that might be a lie. Let's see how Jakob can do. This is last chance saloon for Jakob. Jakob has got to get the lap in now. Oh, and he taps the wall on my screen. I don't know if that was a visual glitch or not. It doesn't seem to have affected him much. At the moment here, Matty's not going to get another lap in. I don't think he crossed the line in time.
No, he didn't.
And neither did Walking Chaos, which is really disappointing for him.
Considering the time we know he can do. F1ABEEZ has binned it in Castle.
And Jakob is on an absolutely blistering lap.
This is going to be quick.
I think this is gonna take Mac off the throne in a second.
I think so.
This might dip into the 36s. I think it's going to be in the 36s, maybe.
I don't think it's quite enough.
Oh, maybe not.
I think it's going to put him on pole though.
Is it quick enough? Is it quick enough?
No!
No! It's not!
Oh my word.
So we've just got Sully who doesn't put the lap in, and we've got Jake on a lap as well at the moment. Who taps the wall. I don't know if that's going to ruin his lap. Let's see how he does around this final sector. He's 1.7 tenths up. And he's out of fuel. Oh, he's backed off. So this means it's Mac's pole. Mac is screaming in the chat right now. Very happy for Mac.
Fair play to him. Great quality.
So Matty's done a Hamilton. I think Walking Chaos did the Hamilton as well as Kieran. None of you guys got the lap in. And Rambalorian. Now all you got to do, Mac, is do it in the race. You've got to start first and finish first. I think Jakob will be happy with that because it's a bit of a recovery for him, wasn't it? You there, David, or have you just dossed off?
I haven't dossed off.
Oh, you're there. Hello.
Hello.
You weren't responding to me.
Oh, did you say something?
Yeah, were you watching TikTok? Is that what it was?
No.
Well, that means you were. No?
What?
Who do you think is going to win?
I'd like to. I mean, it was a great quality lap from Mac, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it in the race. The top one hit has got to be either Jakob or Jake for me.
Absolutely. I think Jake's my call at the moment to win this race.
He's just been so
But I don't think we should rule out Matty either, though.
No. We're looking at his performances this season.
Yeah, there's your top 9. So it is Mac, Jakob, Sully, Jake, Matty, Rambalorian, Walking Chaos, Kieran 7, and Lewis the Beast. It's going to be a very exciting race for two drivers. Safety car on the first lap, do you reckon? Should we put money on that? I mean, if you like.
No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
I know, bold statement. But no, I don't think so.
They're saying who's going to be the top 3 at the end of lap 1.
We've never done that before.
Well, Leo's not here today, so we can't call that. But
Even if he started last, he'd somehow make his way up.
yeah, I think it'll be Jakob will be first by end of lap 1. I think.
I think Mac will still be there.
Yeah, he'll still be in the top 3. It's quite hard being first to start here.
It's so close because there's a good 8 drivers really who could be in the chance to win this race.
It's really hard to call this track because it's like Monaco. You don't want to call the winner in Monaco, is because it's just not possible to know.
Usually it's the one who starts first.
But it's not in league racing.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy. If you make one mistake, one lapse of judgment over the race.
It's a bit of wing.
The race is over there. Like I had a slight lapse of judgment yesterday. Tapped the wall on the right and then span to the left and was dead. That was my first mistake all race. So it's
a cruel mistress.
But I think Jake, Jakob, and Mac will be our top 3 at the end of the first lap. But I think any of those top 5 could be the top 3 at the end of the first lap.
It's pretty much impossible.
I think after Matty, Rambalorian, I think is slightly out of this field. I think Walking Chaos will be putting a lot of pressure onto him. Looking down the grid, I'd expect Fozy to put a lot of pressure on
Gaz,
and Hitman, Gaz, Sevo. All those 4 there are going to be really wanting to drive forward. You got Sammy, who's been a top 4 finisher this week.
Yeah.
And then you've got Tasty, and then you've got Kieran, and then you've got My6. It's not Cuba, as much as Pete wants to think it's Cuba. It's not Cuba.
We've literally seen nothing, really, to be honest, from My6 this season. Apart from one bin.
Well, she's not.
Well,
My6 hasn't been here, so we can't really say much.
So we don't know.
But I think if she was going to start anyway, Kieran Froome's having a bouncy time there, jumping all over the place. Right, let's get all the stuff on we need.
It's usually what he does there.
We'll do the position change for the start. And we'll get ourselves back to Mac. For the race start.
First time I've ever seen a Williams at the start. In pole.
You have to go back a little bit.
God, before I was born.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think the Williams did well in like the late 90s, didn't they?
Yeah, they were probably the best team.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't, like in the 1998 or something like that, they were pretty reasonable.
Well, they were the best team for a long time.
I don't think they were too bad in the early 2000s either. I might be wrong, but
yeah, it was mainly the 90s. Pretty much dominated the 90s.
Maybe we'll see Mercedes like this one day.
At the back.
Yeah. If I start with the news regulations, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some of the big hitters now move back. And I think if it was going to be anybody, I think it would be Mercedes who moved back.
Even that far.
I don't know that far. I think I can see them maybe dropping off being the fastest team.
Mm.
I'm also concerned about Red Bull. Red Bull have put a lot of effort into this season's car. I'm concerned that next season they're not going to be anywhere near.
I think they knew that Mercedes wouldn't. They saw it as an opportunity to win the championship.
Gaz is slowing the pack up, they're being told. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of people saying to watch for Ferrari. I think it's going to be very interesting that the first race of next season. I'm excited for it.
They bounced back amazingly from that horrendous season.
We're lining up now.
I'll let you have this one, as always.
And here we go. It's 5 lights, but we're not going to launch yet.
No. Here we go.
Engines are revving now. It should be 3, and we're away. It's a good start from Mac, in fairness. So I think Mac's not going to be
Jake's
challenged
had
on
a
the
phenomenal
start here.
start.
He has, absolutely. And we said that we could see those three being the top three. I called it, didn't I?
Yeah.
And Matty is sinking right now. Sammy's gone 10 up 6 places to 10. How's he done that then? Gaz is also all the way up to 9th, so a great start for the Gaz. But
Man's in
an
18th.
absolute look at the absolute like pack of them. Oh, and there's a crash there for Sully, and Sully hits into the back of Walking Chaos. Oh my, that is a big incident, and Sully's out of the way. And as is,
Sully's gone as well.
Walking Chaos is a VSC. That would be good for Matty, because Matty was getting a bit sunk there.
Well, not a full course safety car, but carnage nonetheless. Sammy after that great start, he's all the way last.
Yeah, so something must have happened there. But Gaz is all the way up to 7th. Big gainer there, as well as Harley up to 5th. Looking at their big losers, you got Walking Chaos.
Sully is, well, yeah.
Sammy.
He's the biggest loser.
Sully. Then Kieran Froome is, oh dear, not looking good for him.
No.
And we're back racing now, so let's look up the further up the grid. Matty, oh, taps the back of Jakob. Not what you want to be doing. He must be putting the pressure on here. There's a yellow flag. Cockpit Jack's retired. Is that a full safety car? It's looking likely. Spectre X retired as well, so he must have taken the damage.
What's up, Jakob? He's on the 5th.
Don't know. But Matty is all the way up to
second.
I don't know what's happened. He's just absolutely blasted through the pack.
On here?
Matt with a fast
start. We've got a lot coming in the pits now.
There must be a lot of damage. And this means puts Gaz up to 4
with Kieran
by the end of the first lap. Sorry, I didn't call it, did I?
Hitman was 18th. At one point, he's on 6th. My 6th is 7th.
You can't surely have this many pits just to the fun of it. There must be damage to all of them.
What the?
I don't know. It's a virtual safety car again. I don't know what to say.
But there was no lap 1 safety car.
I mean, Mac's gone. I can't see Mac losing this already. Unless there's a full safety car at the moment. He's absolutely gone.
For 3 seconds, yeah.
Ignore the timings, guys, because that's not correct. Drive-through penalty for Harley. Oh, dear. That's good for him. Those timings can't be right. What's happened?
They just drove straight into the wall. I was like, what?
Can Matty start putting the pressure on Mac ahead of him?
Well, it was 4 seconds, and now it's under 2.
Yeah. Is Matty on for 2 wins in a row here? Maybe.
He's on the mediums as well.
I mean, I just want to say this is absolutely unbelievable form for him, because if he gets this position here second, the consistency he's showing, and at the moment Hitman is in 6th, so he's going to be pulling out a points gap on him as well.
I mean, it is only lap 3. We can't get ahead of ourselves.
I know.
But
and there goes Gaz. Gaz into the pits.
And Kieran.
So Gaz had to pit. So Gaz must have taken his own front wing off, as well as Kieran. Let's see what Kieran's doing.
He's got no damage.
New front wing.
It didn't look like he had any damage.
Yeah, these top 3 are absolutely gone from the rest of them. All Matty has to do is keep out the wall and he'll be fine.
And these 2 up front, they've got a massive gap to see though.
And Rambaloring comes out just ahead of Gaz. Gaz is going to be right on the side with Lewis the Beast. Managed to keep ahead of Lewis the Beast. It's still a net game for Gaz. Kieran Froome, by the way, up to 5th.
Yeah.
You got Jaco R going for the move on him. Looking like he's struggling. Kieran Froome there, giving him a bit of a tough time.
Jaco R starting to work his way back through. Got a lot of time to game up there.
He is. He's got 20 seconds off this front pack group. Got Jakob on the back of him as well.
And it's just emphasising the importance of keeping it clean. Keep your nose clean.
Yeah.
What can happen?
Hitman's up to 4th now. Not good for Matty. In that
Seaver's
regard.
doing brilliant.
He is. 12 places up. Hitman up. F1ABEEZ also up a couple of places as well. Mac putting in fastest laps as well. We'll keep an eye on Kieran here. But we should probably be keeping an eye on Jakob.
Yeah, I was
Jakob's
just going to say
starting to put
Jakob.
pressure on Jake. And here we go. It's a nice simple
Kieran's
overtake. Kieran Froome's binned it!
Now, is this going to be a
Is
full
that going to
course?
get in the way? It's not,
It's
apparently. Gaz is
not.
right on. Gaz is side by side here with Rambalorian.
It is a full course.
It is now a full course safety car. They just took their time calling it. But Gaz got ahead before the safety car, I think.
Right, it took 4 laps.
Oh no, he had to give it back. He had to give it back, so he didn't get ahead. So now it's a full safety car.
Wow.
Well, I don't even know what to say off that start. That was
These early pitters will be over the moon with
pleased.
that, to say the least.
Right, let's get the tyre choice up. Let's see what tyres everybody's on, because that'd be useful.
Mediums and
Yeah,
hards.
so I mean, it's not mediums and hards. There's no one on anything else. Be interesting to see if you see somebody like maybe Jakob pit,
Hmm.
or maybe
I
even
can't see
Hitman. Hitman could pit here for something different if you wanted to. Could do a soft run and then do medium without a lot of time lost. He'd probably only lose maybe 1 position.
Yeah. Yeah. Could even see Mac mix up. We go hard and then a short soft stint at the end.
Maybe, but he probably wants to stay in the lead.
Yeah.
But again, he looks like he's going into the pits.
He is. Will Matty
As is
follow?
Matty.
Yeah. What about
Let's see
Sevo?
what Sevo does. I don't think Sevo will, because he started on these.
Yeah, he won't. I don't think Hitman will either, no.
No, because he just pitted onto them. Well, or started on them.
I
sorry.
don't think anyone else behind will either. He's
So
got
Matt
the
goes for the
softs.
hards and Matty goes for the softs. So that would be my call as well. Go on to the softs.
Try and get out and
Go on to the softs. Be quick.
In
Yeah,
front.
he's going to get out in 4th here. He's now going to be on much quicker tyres than Mac. He wouldn't have been able to get past Mac before, and now he will be able to.
yeah,
I
if
think
you
that's a really
can
clever
build
move.
him, build as big a lead as he can. Then hards to the end, mediums to the end. I think it has to be hards to the
Well,
end.
probably mediums, but it depends how late in the race you want your tyres to pop, really.
Shut up.
It's interesting this now. Jake's now in a good position as well, as is Jakob. It's pretty brought everybody who had a terrible start back into it, but it means we've basically got a full restart. Oh goodness, I'm yawning. Not at you guys, sorry.
He's saying that. Doesn't mean it.
Fuck you.
Well, this is going to be an interesting restart. Don't know if it'll come in this lap
Indeed.
because of my 6 being a fair way down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have said by now, wouldn't it? Another lap, another safety car.
Absolutely.
Get to enjoy the beautiful streets of Baku.
I'm on board with my 6. I think we're going to do some like full speed racing. But it's the racer we're waiting to catch up, so we might as well enjoy the onboard.
Oh, look, you don't want to
Poor Kieran. Kieran Froome's not happy with himself, crashing out. I mean, Kieran, I did the same yesterday, mate. I did ask about putting a ticket against myself. They said I couldn't, so... I think Matty's in a really strong position now. If he keeps his nose clean again, he's gonna have Mac on that straight. For the raw pace. He's gonna have to get it done relatively quick, but he will be able to get past. I think Hitman and Sevo he could probably pass as well.
That was my downfall yesterday. Couldn't get past the Big Zoo Fly. And I was on the softs. Just couldn't get past him.
Blitz is asking if it's My 6 or Cuba. It is My 6, but My 6 and Cuba are brother and sister. And, yeah, just using his account because she couldn't connect via her account. Also, I'd be very shocked if they were cheating and Cuba was this far down the grid.
Roasted.
It's not a roast, I'm just saying I wouldn't expect Cuba to be that far down the grid.
Really?
I mean, we know that Cuba... Well, maybe. We know we got Kieran cheering on Matty. And I think everybody's caught up now, so we're ready for the restart. We're going to get on board with Matty because I think it'll be interesting to watch from about 4th with these cars ahead of him. Jakob has got a little bit of a gap almost behind them. As Jake crashed. Oh, Jake's bending castle on a safety car. Oh, and he's reset to Shrek as well. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't catch that, but you'll have to
it's
record
in the stream.
that. Oh yeah, stream. Yeah. Oh, Jake.
Yeah, people shouting out reset to track in the. I'm not sure if he actually was a reset to track. So I don't think you can. I think that was because physically his car wasn't able to be turned. Because it's actually turned off, so there's no way for him to reset to track. Now I think about it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
You couldn't do that in the last
Interesting to see. We'll get on back up on board with Sevo. As soon as Sevo speeds up to race away, he can't slow down again.
How late is he going to leave it? Oh wait. Safety car's not in.
Oh, it's not in. Oh.
Why is it going around another lap?
Well, they're like, you're having fun, aren't you?
Must have been because of Jake.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Yeah, it must be because of Jake, yeah.
Whereas Matty would not be happy about this.
Well, Jake gets a reprieve. What do you mean? Can you take it to pass the line? Yeah, you can. You can take it to pass the line, Pete. There's no rule against that, but obviously as soon as you hit the line, everybody else can overtake you, so it would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, Matty won't like this at all. Using the best of his tyres up on the safety car. All this percentage.
It's been one lap he's been on.
All the percentage adds up, mate. It's such
in
an
this lap,
lap,
surely it will come in. Surely it will come in this lap. I'm just not sure it will, you know. It is. Yeah, as soon as you hit the line, it's all racing goes. Because if you took it all the way to the line, Pete, it's green. The flag goes green. So technically, the other people, if they were going like a couple of miles an hour quicker than you, could then slam the power down and just get past you really easily. So Jake tags onto the back. So we're all fine. We'll get ourselves back on board with Matty because that's where I wanted to be on the restart. But we'll keep on board with Sevo and then jump back because we want to make sure Sevo's not, breaking our new rules. Give you a chance as well, Pete, to see something like a safety car restart. He's pretty good at safety car restarts, my memory, Sevo. Anyway.
It's been a while since he's been at the front, though.
He's doing it today. But he's got 5 laps older tyres than the 2 people behind him, which means that he will have to pit at some point. I mean, nobody's going to have to go to the end here. I mean, Matt can try it if he wants.
Yeah. Be a bold one.
Yeah, you can back the car up as soon as you know it's coming in. It's not coming. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
So,
I was going to say,
so
not
now
on
we can
that
start
lap.
backing it up. So we can start backing it up now. Pete can. But if he was to, once that safety car pulls in, if he was to slam on the accelerator and go, he can't slow down again. Because that's what causes accidents.
Yeah.
It's like real life F1. You can't do that in real F1. It's what happened. What race was it last year where it happened? Where Bottas slowed down right at the line, and the rest of the pack behind it sped up and
they crashed into each other. Yeah. Hungary.
No, it was one of the it was like one of the Portimao or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was.
I think I can't.
The Portuguese one. Yeah.
Look how backed up they all are.
Taking it slowly.
He hasn't gone yet, has he?
Warming the tyres.
He wants to probably leave this as late as possible, though. So let's see how he does. And there you go. He's gone. He's gone. Who's going to be the big loser? Matty's gone on the inside. He's made the dive. Has he made the position? Oh, he's already out, Mac. And Gaz is on the outside. Oh, there's a huge incident between Mac and Gaz.
Gaz is out.
Oh, my. And Gaz is out, and Mac is in
last.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that is from first glance. I think that's Gaz's fault again.
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
I'm going to leave conclusions. But first glance.
I'm not going to jump to any conclusions. It looked like Gaz tried to find a gap that wasn't there.
Yeah.
But it's not another safety car. It says yellow flag, but no safety car.
It was all at the start of the lap. Be cleared up before they get around again. Another disappointing race for Gaz.
Yeah.
Mac will be livid.
Oh, and Hitman hits the back of Sivo. But Matty's going to start putting the pressure on these two. He's going to be a much quicker, much fresher tyre.
He can get a great exit onto the straight. Pops on that.
But Hitman wants to put Sivo between them, you can tell.
Yeah. Put the hammer down. But I say these two, I think have got more pace than Sivo. Anyway.
This season, certainly. Last season, that wouldn't have been the case.
Yeah. There we go. ERS on. Slipstream.
There goes Hitman! Oh! And he's gone!
He saved his wheel though. I think. Yeah.
He did save his wheel, but doesn't mean he didn't crash.
At least he was massively onto the back of Sivo already.
There goes Sammy on the outside. He's going to have to pit, isn't he? And he does.
This has been a nightmare for the top drivers.
Jake on the inside of Rambalorin there, by the way. What a great overtake.
He's clawing his way back up the field. Look.
Gaz saying some people never learn. People saying that full screen viewing is much better because they're watching on their TV. Right, let's get back on board with Matty. I'm giving Matty a lot of airtime because I feel like he is going to get Sivo. And also, with the pressure of Jakob behind him, we are going to jump backwards, though, because Jake's on the back of Sammy, and he's going to have the overtake.
Yeah.
Jake's starting to climb through again.
Trying to redeem himself after
twice today to start to climb through.
Instant earlier.
And Kieran's right on the back of Fozy there.
Fozy going to struggle to hang on to these front three.
Matt giving us his best Shaggy impression in the chat. It wasn't me.
Can be driving on the outside. It wasn't me.
And this is it. Matty's chance surely
he's got to get past Sivo.
He's got to get past here. This is...
Got this
Hang on! Oh, it's Matty gone! Oh my! Oh, and just like that! And just like that! Oh, that was a huge crash. He is going to be fuming. That is it's a virtual safety car. Yeah, Sivo's right time to pit while it's a VSC.
I thought this. Oh my lord, this. Oh. Who's going to win this?
No idea, mate. So many incidents of people.
We can't call who's going to win this until like 5 feet till the line.
Yeah, we were with you yesterday. Never know. Right, Rambalorin on the back of Sammy. Lovely bit of action there. Sammy, is he going to give it in? He's going to be forced to. There was no choice there really for him. Sully right on the back as well now. Sully will want to get past quickly as well.
I mean, Jake already back up into third. Having a great redemption race.
Also, Fuzzy all the way up there.
Second, yeah.
Sammy there just getting out of the way. I think he's just trying to race his own little race there, Sammy is, and not really wanting to get in the way of Sully and Rambaloran, who look a little bit quicker than him, in fairness.
Yeah.
That might be a smart play from him rather than getting held up.
Kayla in 7th.
Yeah, we got Sivo on the back of Michaela right now.
I think it'll be too long until Sivo gets past. Fresh tyres.
Yeah, I'd expect maybe on this next.
Oh!
Oh! That would have surprised Michaela. Michaela would not have expected Sivo to give her a little tap on the rear end. Let's watch through here then. It's easy to lose it here, certainly with your ERS open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going to see somebody else lose it here?
Ooh.
No. And
All good.
going to see a nice clean overtake. We are.
I think it'll be nice and easy. Won't it? Yeah. That's
Something
it.
to keep an eye on. It's just Harley now. Because Harley's not much further off. And Jake is right on the back of Fozy. So let's get on board with that. And Fozy can't defend this. Jake's
No
gone.
chance.
Fresher tyres. And Jakob is not far down the road now. And there's a tyre conundrum here. Jake is surely on to win right now. How's this
Much fresher
happened?
tyres. He's since heading
How's
all
this
the way to the
happened?
back. Everything's gone in his favour. With some great racing as well.
Saying, and it's Monaco next week. Monaco will be interesting.
Yeah, no.
And Mac putting in the fastest laps he can, but I don't know if it will be
My
enough.
6 is off the track.
It's
Don't know what's
yellow
happening
flag
there.
in sector 1.
He's doing a bang underneath it.
Oh,
And
Kieran's
been
retired. We got a DNF.
And that's another one.
Safety car. Oh.
Oh yeah, I think the only prediction we need to see right now is how many people are going to finish. Will
Taking a
10
Oh,
make it
there's
across the line?
Kieran. Right, if you're Jakob, do you pit now?
I
Because
think
surely
so.
now, if you've not used hard tyres to the end?
Yeah. He's pitting soon anyway, really. 8 lap old mediums. Just take this,
Well, no, I
take
think
your shot
mediums
now.
go like 13, 14 laps. Let's see what he does. Maybe he wants to stay in the lead. And there you go, he's in.
He's in. Jake
Just
won't follow. Oh,
absolutely
he will
nuts.
follow.
And he will. Hards to the end. Are they all doing hards to the end? Is that the idea?
What will Rambaloran do? No, he's going to stay out. Well, I think he will
He's
be
gone
the
hard
only
already.
one.
He's going to have to pit at some point. He can't exactly do hards to the end, can he now?
9 lap old already.
I'm very
Sivo
shocked.
can, though.
Yeah, Sivo absolutely can. So Sivo is the big winner here.
Massive winner.
And Jake's gone on to 5 lap old hard, so he won't be able to go to the end on them.
Don't know about that.
Oh, this is unreal. This is... So everybody's
I
pitted.
think Jakob can do it.
Mac doesn't have to pit, so he'll be happy with that. Mac, if anything's now back into the race.
Not by much, but at least he's not
No,
lost.
he's back. He's not 10 seconds off the back.
He's
of the
not
last.
10 seconds off the back, yeah.
Yeah. Mediums now. Would mediums now make it to the end if they're fresh?
Well, we'll find out from Jakob.
I don't think they will.
14 laps. That's
I
pushing
think we might see Jakob's tyres pop.
pushing it.
He's certainly going to have to manage his tyres. I think Silverstone's quite an easy track to overtake on.
Yeah.
Saying that it's
It's,
saying Silverstone is Kieran Froome with a very late message about the Matty incident. No, why?
oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yep. Hitman at the moment is only going to be able to gain 1 point in the championship, though. So it'll be Jake who leaves today as a champion.
Well, we've still got 14 laps to go.
By the way, Sivo at fault for that safety car. Can I speak with someone after the race? Pop it to the stewards. Nearly half the grid out before the halfway point. Good shout. Pete there. I don't know if it's going to be a restart this time because, yeah, it won't be. Safety car will do another lap yet.
Yeah. It says.
I think Jakob is certainly going to get ahead of these cars, ahead of him.
Fresh mediums.
It'd be interesting to see how Rambalorian does his restart.
Yeah, he can't go to the end. No chance. Jaguar's going to struggle as well. Right at the end. You got Tasty in 10th. He's going to pit again as well.
Yeah. Yeah. For him, if he was going to pit anyone, it would have been just then, really, if he's got a fresh set of mediums to use.
I think it would have been good for Mac to pit as well. There's a 3-lap hold. They're not going to make it to the end.
Towards the end. I think Mac's going to be a great indicator of how Jakob will be feeling.
Keep an eye on his sort of pace.
So Blitz is saying Blitz is the best steward. That's a lie, but I'll keep telling myself that. And then Pete, Hards will do 23 laps, but not of hardcore racing.
Yeah, not round
also
here.
It'll be not round here. Hards will do. I mean, yesterday from experience,
17?
Hards did about 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 laps before they dropped off.
Yeah.
And then they were pretty difficult to manage. So the people who are on Hards will be fine, but not Rambalorian and not Jaco. I think that they'll really struggle too much.
Well, I tried to do.
And yeah, at the moment we haven't got anything to do
soft.
with the people are asking what we do with channel points. So there is a plan to do some stuff with it, but it's sort of been pushed back because there's so many different things to be doing. There's a couple of things in the background, some big projects that are being worked on to be released, and that's what we need the beta managers for. There's one particularly large thing that's going on. There's another thing also, which is Michaela's actually involved with. That's going on. Softs will go from here, people are saying. I'm telling you right now, Hallen, they do not go from here. Yesterday in Tier 1, they went... 2 people's tyres popped after 9, 10 laps, was it?
I pitted, I think it was at 15 or 16,
Yeah, 15.
and I tried to go to the end.
It was 10 or 11 laps and they popped. We had 2 people DNF because of it. They do not work from here, the Softs. I promise you.
It's about 5 or 6%. You might be even a bit more a lap.
In the old game, they'd have gone from here, but once you get to 60%, they just blow up now.
Yeah.
They don't even do like a puncture; they just blow up and you crash and die. And is Rambalorian going to go? Yes, he does.
He is.
There we go. Jake's already got the jump on Jakob, by the way. Oh, and Jake's gone on the inside and he's crashed.
No.
Oh, and so's Jakob.
Oh my!
Oh, and he's taking Jakob with him, and Tasty's also gone.
Harley's made a dive on Sammy and pushed him in the wall. I thought he's up to 3rd.
He is, yeah.
Man's on his
As it
5th.
stands, he'll get to tell us what his name is. Harley, by the way. No tabs on him. He's all the way up to 4.
A bit of a dirty move on Sammy.
Oh, there'll be something about that, I'm sure, afterwards. Have you got a clip of it, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop it in case Sammy doesn't.
You got people like Mac. In 7th.
Yeah. Matt clearly doesn't think he's out of this. I'm not surprised.
He's not. At all. I could get Dicey through there.
Nice and tidy. Hitman went from the back to 5th, as people are saying.
On more than one occasion.
Yeah. Fosie's all over the back of Sivo.
Yeah.
Then Harley's all over the back of them.
Rambalorian's
well, it looks like
had a pretty decent job.
Rambalorian's going to get dragged into this as well. So I can't say who's going to win.
DRS
I've got no
train.
idea. Rambalorian trying to break their
I think Matt could get Sully.
slipstream. Harley's gone very
He's
late
gonna
on
go
the
for
brakes. There.
Dive. No.
We'll get on board with Harley on the fastest tyre compound.
Oh, my six
Probably
and
the person
Jake.
to
Side by
watch.
side. It gets through there.
Yeah. Let's get back on board with the leaders right now. Because it is tight at the top there. People saying this is a good race. It is, absolutely. Is Harley going to go for the dive here? No. Thinks about it, but thinks this is probably not the spot.
You'd have to agree.
Here, man, dropping off the
by
back of
this
these
time.
guys at quite a pace right now.
Yeah.
And that's the difference with his tyre wear, I'd say. But now, no, ignore me. He's starting to catch back up. Ignore the timing. They're probably wrong.
Yeah. He has got Sully all
Harley is
over his
doing some
gearbox.
good corners here, in fairness. Oh, and Harley there. Now I'm in a bad corner. As soon as you said that, commentators curse. And now he's off the back of them. He's got to get himself back in range.
Have a good exit there, though.
Oh, Fosie loses it.
Ooh.
And there you go. Harley's now back in. Potentially.
Not had a
great
good exit
though.
there, yeah.
Fosie's had a much better exit. Surely DRS will be turned back on as well soon.
Will be this lap. Be the next one.
Sully's right on the back of Hitman. Hitman's defending it, but I don't think he can stop Sully here.
Gaining. He's gonna sail down the inside. Oh, Hitman's pushed him to the wall.
Hitman's not making it easy.
And Mac might
Max
slip
gone for the
through.
dive.
Oh.
Oh, and he tried, and Hitman's
He's
managed to
lost
stay
out
in
to
Max and
Jakob.
drop. Oh my!
Oh, this is, look at this little group of four.
Oh,
Oh, Max having a little look.
and Hitman there, he's not giving him any space.
Ramming him up against the wall. That sounded wrong.
Keeping an eye on Mac here. This is a. And hang on a minute, I think Rambalorian has had some sort of incident.
He has.
He's now dropped off the back.
That's a third.
So Sivo's into the lead, and I think he's lost front
Has he
wing.
yeah, he must have
He
clipped
must
the wall.
Yeah, Harley's
there's
through
Harley
there,
as
so that's
well.
him. That we'll keep an eye on that battle. I want to get back on the battle here between Sully, Hitman, and Jakob, who are now getting dragged into this battle ahead. So it's going to become a 7-way fight for the lead.
There's nothing in it,
Or
really, is there?
8-way, because of 8-way fight with Mac. So the things that are going to start to affect them, penalties. If any of these are on like close to a penalty, that could cost
Is
them.
Jakob going to have a go? Yeah,
huge
this is
amount of
dangerous.
positions. Oh my word, that is not a place you try.
Yellow flag sector
Oh,
2. And that's
we've lost
my
my 6. Is it a safety car? It is. It's another one.
usually so good at keeping on the track.
It's another safety car. Oh, we're going to see people pit now for the softs. Will they dive in for the softs? this
Surely no. Got to say Rambalorian will
Oh, he will definitely.
on that damage as well. They're all staying
Sivo
out.
does not. Fosie does not. Harley does not.
Hitman does. Not surprised, he's been struggling a little bit.
Mac also does.
Interesting.
Lewis the Beast doesn't. Sammy does. Jake does. And yeah, onto the softs as we'd imagined. Rambalorian going on to mediums. So clearly he's watched the stream yesterday and saw people dying. But I think there's enough laps that you'd be okay here.
Yeah, especially with the safety car going around again.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 more
When you
laps.
release. Yeah. But that means Hitman and Mac are now going to be on a charge. And I genuinely can't call who's going to win. Still.
Anyone in the top 10, really.
Yeah. Let's say Sammy and Tasty are probably the only 2 that I would call not to. But Sammy's on the softs as well. So I'd expect to see Sammy maybe climb a bit as well. I've had some good racing with Sammy in... what was I racing him in the other day? Something I was racing him in. He's giving me a good battle.
Yeah.
But Sivo in the lead. Sivo's not going to change tyres. He's going to stay there now.
No, absolutely. He's done everything. He's done everything right this race. Put himself in the best position possible, considering where he
Yeah,
started.
could have asked more of him. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea, actually, just to look at the position changes. But we always called that happening, didn't we? So 14 positions up. A good result.
10 for Fozy.
7 for Harley. I'm just having a sweet 'cause my voice is going.
A travel suite.
It's not. I do like them though.
Yeah. It's not coming in.
Why are they called travel suites? What about them signifies travel?
I don't know. It's just because they. Yeah.
You should know, David. Come on.
Wish I don't know.
I said you should.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I reckon next lap it'll be in, which should give us a couple of laps of unsafety card racing.
Ah, okay. It's because they are proven to alleviate the symptoms of travel sickness.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, the more you know.
The more you know. A really key, important
That little,
bit of information.
with that little rainbow banner.
New race has won. Stephen, already back in the pack.
Suites.
Travis Sweets.
No, travel, not Travis Sweet. You're still on my sweets.
Oh no. They'll be lukewarm like the bloody water.
Yeah. Does damage show correctly now on the MFD? Yes, it does. Although the only damage that these guys can get is to their front wing with our damage settings. We're not yet, Pete. I need to test it someone, but I've not had the chance to.
Yeah.
I've only had today off work and I'm back in work another 5 days in a row, so... No, I don't think trying it on tier 3 would be a good idea.
Or tier 1.
No one would live. No one would be left.
No.
If you tap your rear wing, it will damage your rear like if you tap your rear wheel, it will damage your rear wing now.
Yeah.
But it'll be back in. It will be back in soon. But it's not fair to just like. Oh, Matty said I feel so weird. I think Jesus fucked me with an ice on that corner. Matty, everybody does that there. It's not just you. We've seen so many people crash out there, even in tier 1. Like David struggles with that corner. Like, it's not a negative thing to be struggling with. So see, they're doing a second safety car restart of the day.
It was a bit out of practice on the first one, but he nailed it. Can he nail this one?
Person to watch here, I'd say, is Harley and Sully. And if you're looking further back, then you've got Hitman and Mac to watch as well.
On the fresh softs.
Well, 5-lap-old softs.
Huh?
Yakov's on 5-lap-old softs. Sorry, mediums. Yakov's not on softs.
I mean Hitman.
It's Hitman. Yeah. You'll get it better, Matty. In the matter of fairness, you're in the promotion race, so... Let's see how
He
Steve
hasn't
does.
had a
Steve
bad
bringing
race
it
yet.
all...
Aye, it was just
Steve
one
bringing it
mistake.
all the way to the line.
He's gone again.
Oh,
Fozy's kept
here goes
winning.
Fozy.
Nothing's
Not enough
changed.
in it there. Hitman's hit the
Who's
back
Azerbaijan?
of, I want to say, Sully. Let's see Hitman here on that dive. Is he going to go for the Sully? He has, and he's hit side of Sully, and then release Mac. So Mac gets Hitman. Great if you're Matty right now. And look, oh, Hitman with the little shake. He's not happy.
He's angry. Now, how can Mac use his fresh soft?
Well, if you're looking, because I know you're new to the server, Astro. If you're looking active polls, there's a poll in there for what the new tier will be, but it's not going to be a pace tier necessarily. Let's keep an eye on Mac. Mac is on a charge right now. You can see the win right there. He's within a second of the win right now. I mean, it's a big arse though. He has got 5 cars to pass.
Big.
I'm with Mac right now, mate. Mac on the soft tyres, quickest tyre compound of anybody. If you're looking at Hitman, Hitman's got damage, I think, because he's struggling with Jake. Mac's just got to get past Sully now.
Been a rough race, but this could be a really good ending.
But yeah, I think Hitman's got damage because he's dropping off at quite a rate.
That was a shame for him. He want to get as many points on Matty as he could. Because it doesn't look like it's going to be a huge amount.
And here goes Mac. And also, here goes Fozy. Jake's out. Oh.
I mean, another safety car.
Is it?
Don't
it's
think
not
so.
showing this one yet. Sevo keeping the gap, by the way.
Mac has had Sully.
Mac's got ahead, yeah. So Mac can now charge on, press on for Jakob. No safety car. I think don't think there's enough time for a safety car now, really.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Don't know who to sit on board with. We'll sit on board with Jakob. Rambalorian's pushing on Hitman, by the way. Hitman's really dropping off the pace. I think we could see Hitman dropping down the order a bit more yet. Mac is so close to the back of these guys already.
Really piling the pressure on, but look at the train falling behind Steve.
Yeah. When DRS gets enabled in a minute, this is going to be a free-for-all. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Sammy having some issues.
I think he lost a little bit of time, but he's not out. Do you not have access to the poll channel? Sorry about that. I'll sort that out extra so you can have a look. Can't do it right now though. That's all because I'm using my phone and the Xbox, so I can't do either.
Sully's struggling to hang on. He's in touch with his top 5. Mac is going to go for it. He hasn't got enough for ERS, has he? No.
Nope. And he's not got DRS. DRS has now been enabled.
I'll have it down this next little straight. Oh.
Rambalorian's retired.
How's he been there?
I don't know. That might be
a little incident.
That might be something to do with Hitman, maybe. That's all I can think, because he was side by side with Hitman.
Yeah.
Who knows?
God, look at this top 5. This is so close.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on board with 5th position Mac.
Yeah,
see what's going on.
The best seat in the house.
And here we go. Rambo saying, "What the fuck was that, Hitman?" So definitely something with Hitman. Rambo, make sure you clipped it, mate, and put it in. We missed it, sadly.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Apologies.
No problem, mate. Well, just me and you guys then. So, Mac, a little bit off the back of these guys, a second. There seems to be a real lack of movement with this group, though. 5 laps to go. Let's see what Mac can do here. DRS is going to open up. Let's get on board with Fozy. Fozy bins it. Oh, and that is a shame to see Fozy bin it. We will not find out his real name. Let's keep on board with Mac. I did, didn't I? I got on board with him and cursed him into crashing, I swear. Now put Sevo. Still holding on to that win at the moment as it stands. Are we favouring Mac to win? No, I just want Mac to prove me wrong. Let's see what's going to happen now, guys. So, and also because he's at the back of this pack. If it was Jakub who was at the back, I'd be favouring them as well. But, you know, Mac should really, with the tyre preference here, be able to... Oh, and Harley's at the moment there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And Harley's gone wrong, which has put Jakub off. Oh, my. So Mac's in second now. Mac, all he has to do is catch Sivo and get past. And he can get his first race win. These tyres will be starting to reach their optimal zone now and start to be dropping off on pace though. So he's going to have to catch that gap up quickly. Within like a lap or two. Sully now into third, by the way. Jakub's managed to hold himself in fourth. And Harley in fifth, but Hitman's now on the back of Harley. Does Harley have damage? And there's Jakub ahead. I think maybe they've got damage. But we'll see. So we'll keep an eye on Mac there, starting to close the gap. Harley's on the back of Hitman still. But there's not a lot of movement going on. It does mean that Sammy gets points, by the way, and Tasty. Yeah, I think, Pete, you're right. If Mac doesn't win this, you've got to be asking questions. If he's a serious title contender, this is where he wins. Because Sivo is on a older, slower compound. I mean, Sivo's a very good driver, don't get me wrong. I mean, Fosey lost it on the straight, so there isn't anything to send in. See what Matt can do. He's starting to close that gap. Hitman gets the first penalty of anybody, which is going to drop him down the order. There's not a lot of movement going on, but Mac has really closed that gap. Surely. Surely. You can't get floor damage, Fosey. There's not. It's not on. This is looking like he could do it potentially right here. This is for the lead. Has he got enough track, or is he going to run out? Oh, he's going to go. Oh, and he loses it. Oh, my. And that's it. That's Mac's charge for the lead over. Mac went for a position that wasn't there, in my opinion. He went very late on that. Harley still putting the pressure on Hitman, by the way, so we're going to have to switch back to that. But yeah, I think we've got our race winner in Sivo there. And Hitman starting to put the pressure on Jakub. Oh, he goes very deep there, does Hitman. Oh, Sivo hit him, gap was there, and then just shut it. I mean, I'm not a steward, so... I mean, I'm not really in the position to comment on incidents. Oh, and there goes Hitman into a wall, and that loses him his front wing. And that'll be his race over there. You think Harley would get him here, and he'll start sinking. Hitman had the chance here to really extend that lead in the title race, and he hasn't. Because as it stands, he drops down to 8th. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a steward, Fosey. I just look at how I see it. I think the dive is a bit late, but I don't have any play on any of these incidents. I don't even get involved with the stewards' meetings at all. And Tasty, yeah, he's going to go for Hitman. Come on, Tasty. Oh, Tasty backing off, probably the right thing to do, in fairness. Oh, and Tasty loses his rear end. We can't stop. I need to stop watching people. As soon as I watch them, they crash. Let's get back and forth with Hitman. Keep cursing these drivers.
Apologies.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Oh, there's only
You've
nine
missed
left
everything,
now.
mate. You've missed everything. Mac went for the move on Sevo and crashed into Sevo, and then he span. You missed Hitman lose most of his front wing. You missed Harley and Jakob crash into each other through Castle.
Oh my
You missed
word.
Tasty spin just a couple of seconds ago. You missed Fozy die on the straight.
Oh, there you go,
And
Jacob.
Jakob's out! Oh my!
Oh,
Oh dear, there goes Jakob.
no, 8 left. 12
Good for
DNFs.
Hitman. That's some extra points for Hitman. Hitman had a really good chance to extend the lead and he hasn't. Also, Tasty and Sammy are on for some absolutely amazing points.
Tasty will be absolutely thrilled. I mean, Sevo has just had a
What?
phenomenal race.
Well, I mean, there's some contention about the issue with where Mac went to overtake him. It was on this
Oh, the
corner
one
where
that
we
I
are
missed.
right now with Sevo. He shut the door literally there and just smashed, well, Mac into the wall. But it was a late move. But obviously, it's caused
I had a similar
contention in
one
the comments.
Cuba yesterday.
And here goes Hitman on Harley.
He's having a look around the outside.
On the final lap of the race.
Oh, he's not
Hang on
giving
a
that
minute,
up.
is that Lewis the Beast on the inside? Ooh, ooh.
That's a bit dodgy from Harley.
Well, Lewis the Beast is right there as well.
Yeah, he's right there. He'll have DRS. Oh, they've just walked away from him.
And there goes Hitman.
Don't think Harley can stop him
Yeah,
now.
Hitman
Harley is not.
also had a
What
very
is Harley
bad...
doing?
Oh dear. I mean, oh, that's not good for poor Hitman. And there's Tasty behind him. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
I don't know what Harley was doing.
Every time I watch it, yeah. I mean, Fozy had an incident with Hitman though, that where how Fozy was. It was the way you saw the car just parked in the wall, as you said. Remember?
Yeah.
Was it Fozy? Yeah, it was. Hitman's apparently just rammed him straight into the wall. I'm
Oh.
not saying that is the case, but apparently that's what happened in the incident. So there's a lot going on.
Well, Sammy here could have Hitman as well. Oh, but
Can he?
Tasty, I mean,
21
sorry.
seconds off. Yeah, Tasty's going to have him. Let's get Sevo to the
Especially with
line,
the
though.
penalty.
Sevo's about to cross the line and win. So, Sevo, 14 places up to win.
We swerve and I wouldn't do that.
Swerving around the straight. I wouldn't do that, mate. We've seen some murders. And Sully behind him is also swerving. Is he trying to get the
I wouldn't do
slipstream?
that.
And there goes Sully for second.
I think
Happy with that. And Matt
the end,
probably
how
isn't
it's
happy
gone.
with third.
I think I'd be happy to be on the podium after everything that's happened.
Lewis the Beast, fourth. Great race.
Yeah. Harley 5th. Hitman will be disappointed.
And Tasty's going to have Hitman on the line. Here we go. Go on, Tasty.
Hitman hasn't got
Lovely
the
to
ERS
see that.
yet. 6th for Tasty.
What a finish from Tasty that is. Now we'll just watch Sammy. Oh, don't swerve, mate. It's not gone well for the other guys.
12 DNFs. That's ridiculous.
Oh! Sammy's AI just went wild.
That was...
What a race.
wow.
Oh, I'm tired, I'm happy, I'm upset, I've got a headache. It's all happening here. It's a roller coaster, that. Pete said the amount of DNFs is sad, but not gonna lie, Trav cut us off of them. Genuinely, the amount of times that I was on a driver. Oh, we've got we've got Gaz saying Mac having to slam his rivals into the pool. Nice one, what a twat is what he's saying. Oh, there's some heated words going on by the looks of it. Then
Not surprised.
Rambalorian. It was Rambalorian, sorry, who got crashed out by Hitman, not Fozy. Fozy lost it on the straight.
I saw that
Yeah,
one.
I'm confused there. Yeah. But there we go. There's your rundown. Let me just bring it down so we can see the... I mean, there's not really much to see. They all DNF'd. That's what you want from me, game. The only person who's going to get points, I think, is Jakob, because he was within the 2 laps. So he'll get points for finishing 9th.
Just about, yeah.
Whereas Fozy was too early. But, yeah, I don't know.
Idea. I mean, there's not really a lot to say about that race. It explains itself. It was a mess.
Yeah. Pete said, can we submit incident reports for commentators interfering with the race? Oh, goodness. I don't even know what to say after that.
There's not a lot you can say.
I thank you for sending me the message, Mac, but I'm not going to open it on stream. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Why can't I skip? Do I have to stay here forever? I thought I've had enough.
Yeah,
I can't leave!
I can't leave either.
Oh, so many DNFs. Amazing there's only been 1 time penalty. There's a lot more of them yesterday.
Yeah. It's a hard track to get them on.
I've managed it. I'll let you know.
Oh, really, it's not that hard.
5 pit stops. Only the 1 stop for Sevo. That's probably what won him it, to be honest. Oh, there you go. It's ending now. Hooray. Oh. Gaz is saying illegitimate podium.
Nothing new there. Gaz always gets heated after a race.
Yeah. Matt doesn't deserve the points from that race. See, he always helps me after I had a bad race, is to have a little cry about it publicly, I find.
I want to see Gaz's point of view, because from Mac's point of view...
I didn't see it. So from Mac's point of view, it didn't look like Mac's fault. It looked like Gaz was trying to move in a position you couldn't be. I had the same thing happen to me yesterday. Off the start, I got pushed out wide.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the ticket in, but I don't know how much the other driver can actually do anything about it, to be honest. It's just too tight, really, there. I probably should have backed out, if anything. That's the way I look at it. A lot of the time, it's all about patience on that track. I mean, Mac suffered from his own impatience, I would say, when he hit Sevo, maybe a little bit. So, swings and roundabouts, it happens. And we are doing interviews. I was just having a second to breathe. Let's bring in... Who should we bring in first? Let's bring in Sully. I don't think I've spoken to Sully before. Oh, typical Travis, always having to take the mental high ground. Oh, okay. It's not taking the mental high ground. It's about being an adult about it. I mean, it's just a race at the end of the day.
I've seen the incident.
Have you seen the incident? Because I've not seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what I saw at the time. Hello, Sully. Congratulations on second, mate, by the way. You can say that again. It's absolutely nuts. I thought I'd get you in here first because I've not spoken to you before. I don't think so. But congratulations on second. Are you a reserve or am I imagining that? Full-time Mercedes. Sorry, just it moves around a bit, so apologies. I'm trying to learn everybody, but congratulations then, because I don't think I've seen you on the podium before. Oh, can you include your audio because nobody can hear you? In the part, yeah. Include your audio. Say hello to everybody.
Hello. But yeah,
hello, everybody can hear you.
Made sure I did not spin out on that last corner, just like the first race. So.
But yeah, no. Sorry. We'll start the interview again. So everybody, we have an American here, and everybody's very excited for you in the chat. By the way, we're getting a lot of "Let's Go, Sullys."
Oh, thank you.
So you've got lots of fans there. As I was saying just a minute ago, congratulations on second. There was a huge amount of incidents, so well done for keeping your nose clean. Did you have any incidents yourself during the race?
Oh, mainly just avoiding them. I think I had one incident with walking chaos at the start, and I basically was like right in last, and then went on the hards, and then from there I basically just worked my way up, avoiding stuff.
Yeah, it was a recovery, wasn't it? At that point,
Yeah,
there were so many
basically.
drivers who did a recovery. The only driver who kept their nose clean, it felt like, was Sevo, and he won.
Yeah,
So
GG to him.
every, yeah, absolutely. I think he did. He ran an amazing race, and that's the reason why he just missed out on the title last season. But I will say we were worried about him on some of the early races because he was not looking quick. So he's
Yeah, I know.
turned it around a little bit.
I would have I would have probably had him in the last couple laps there if I had a couple extra. I was trying to get in his DRS, but like I said, I didn't want to spin like in Abu Dhabi in the last corner there. Gave Matty the win.
It's probably you were thinking to yourself probably. Do you know what? It's second. It's probably
Exactly.
I do that sometimes.
Came far
I'll be like,
enough.
well, I'm in the points now. Is there any point of really pushing for that lead if I don't need to?
Exactly.
But yeah, congratulations on second. And how you like around Monaco?
Oh, well, let's see. Honestly, I still have yet to set a TT time, so got to get on that. But yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, it should be a good time.
I just can't imagine it to be any more carnage filled than this one.
Oh, I think
but
it's probably gonna be the
congratulations
same
on
amount of
second.
safety car. Honestly.
But anyway, imagine if it rains.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
if it rains.
Just like I would not expect more than 3 people finishing if it rains.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty rough if it rains. But congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Enjoy the second place. And
Thank
hopefully we'll
you.
see you on the top step soon enough. Right, let me grab somebody else in. If you want, you can leave the part. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. I didn't think I thought he was going to stay then and we were going to be friends forever. Let's get Sevo in. Where is Sevo? I haven't spoken to Sevo in ages. This would be nice. Has he gone? Has he deleted me as a friend? Really doesn't like me, does he? He's okay. He's offline, but we'll still try and invite him to a party. Hello, Sevo.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations on the win.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be back. It has been a while. It has been a while.
Yeah, I was just saying you might have heard it on some of the other streams. We were worried about you at the beginning of the season because you looked way off the pace.
Yeah, I was worried about myself. I think I'm a week behind everyone else because I was on holiday when the game came out. So
Yeah.
it's just taken a while for me to catch up. I think I'm still getting there.
We were like, I wonder if he's regretting not stepping up to tier 1.
Yeah. Not at all. Not at all.
Fairness, yesterday you'd have got points if you finished as well because not enough people finished again. It was 2 races very similarly in that sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I think that's a real good nerve settler for you.
Yeah.
After that season, it was a great 14th or 15th to first.
Yeah,
From
15th.
my memory.
Yeah, it was a tough
Yeah.
race because, I was at the front for 2 safety cars and I had a few people that probably were going to take over me, except for a bit of luck. Fozzie,
Yeah.
Mac, I think Hitman as well, maybe.
Matty as well at one point as well.
Yeah,
I think he was
so
on the back of you.
I was just
They all
trying to
took themselves out, really.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it out of the walls with a decent bit of pace, but luckily it paid off.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think of her? I'm going to ask you. I'm not saying this is not an accusation to clarify because I don't know who's at fault because I'm not a steward. What do you think of Mac's attempted overtake on you on the first corner of the track?
I think
From your perspective.
if he had waited another 2 corners, he would have had me easy.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
was ahead going into the braking zone, so I just took the corner normally, and I think he just clipped my back and spun then. I just stuck to my line, so.
Mac's saying it's his fault anyway, just to clarify. So
Yeah.
you don't feel like you're being accused of
Yeah.
anything. I just wanted to just another.
Yeah,
view.
that's the sort of luck I think I needed that race. I think in hindsight, like Mac would know if he waited a couple more corners or another lap, he would have had it. I think the Hitman incident was quite similar as well. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I know there was another incident with Hitman, which some other people are very upset with. But I mean, this is what the stewards are there for. So I imagine they're going to have a busy day.
Yeah. Hopefully, no one reports me for anything. I think I drove clean enough.
I think you've got the win.
I
think you've got the
remember
win now.
my first win at Monza came down to a steward decision. So.
Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? I mean, it
Yeah.
happens to everybody. But yeah, congratulations either way. Enjoy it.
Thanks very
and have
much.
a nice evening. We'll see you next week at Monaco. But
Thank
before
you.
you go, how are
Yes.
you around Monaco?
I don't know.
Just to leave
I
us.
haven't had a drive on it this game, but if it's anything like today, nice street circuit, plenty of crashes and safety cars, then I think I'll be okay. So-
Yeah, you down the wall, and that's what you have to do, isn't it?
Exactly.
No problem.
Right.
Have a nice evening,
All right,
mate.
you too.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much, guys.
And then we'll bring in the turbulent Mac. And here he is. Hello. Hello. Don't forget to include audio. Yeah, the turbulent Mac. Yeah. Well, I mean, after all the comments from Gaz, I'm assuming you're just an absolute villain at this point. So,
I'm the next Hitler.
you are. I think that's what we're gonna have to say, isn't it? Congratulations on third, though. Either way,
I'm like, yeah.
could have been more, though. Could have been more.
Well, I think I proved my point, though.
Yeah, no, I think you did prove your point, but I think your patience let you down. As I was just saying there, that your patience. If you were more patient, you'd have won that.
I saw something and I went for it. I shouldn't have. It's
Yeah,
simple as
no,
that.
I'm not berating you for going for it. I can understand why you did. I mean, I remember watching the incident. And remember watching the move, thinking, do you know what, he could go here, but it's a risky move.
Have you just
you
seen
absolutely
what
got it.
Blitz put in Twitch?
What did he put?
Mac
Mac and his weird noises. What is this? Some sort of, I don't know, sort of chant this is.
Yeah.
Blitz likes you though.
I have a few things to kind of put in, but other than that, hectic, I would call that. Race.
Yeah, it's pretty hectic. It wasn't the same sort of hectic level as like US was. It was more like there was incidents.
Oh, that was
it.
worse.
Safety car was. Yeah, I think in that sense that one was worse. But yeah, I think it was a good race for you, and you did prove your point. I think you are going to be in contention for promotion. I don't know about the title, but I mean all the top tier title guys today decided to not turn up really. I mean, Hitman's going to be in the lead of the championship by the narrowest of margins, and I'm pretty sure the people below are going to have started to caught up. So
yeah, I think
it's going to start closing up the table a bit.
I'm very confident about next week. Well, if it's dry or wet, very confident.
That's good. I mean, I know the wet Monaco or Monaco specialist is Gaz in the tier.
Yeah.
So you two could be going head to head, which
I
would
don't
be
think I
very
want
feisty
that.
and very exciting.
I got the heart attack. Honestly. Yeah.
I can see the message in chat, guys. But if Jakob wants an interview, what he needs to do is finish in the top 3.
I am going to go to the stewards for the first safety car because I'm not going to blame guys, but the reason that incident happened was because of how far backed up the pack was. See, when we were going into turn 1, it was 6 wide behind me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment on it because all I saw was just Gaz on the wall, and it looked like Gaz had tried to make a move that wasn't there, but
It wasn't. It
I
was
didn't see
like
the whole thing, so it's
narrow
so I
margins.
can't really. Yeah, I can't really say much, but it same happened to me yesterday.
Mm.
I got pushed out into the wall and had damage on the first lap. I got it around for 6 laps without a front wing.
It was just, I
pretty
think
much fully.
he backed it up in too far back and he left it too late. That caused, like, in that sense, like, 'cause if you think of the back runners coming in and they're going fast, if they're like coming round the corner last,
Yeah,
and it's that backed up, that's going to cause an incident. And I knew something at the back had happened as well when also the gas thing happened. So it was just
it's
domino effect.
difficult off those starts because everybody wants to obviously gain positions, but with those you sort of have to be patient. And people like Sivo, who were patient throughout the whole race, ended up being the people who, and also you yourself, you were patient in a lot of those.
Lucky bastard, that's
really
what
very heavily aggressive.
Sorry for saying he's a lucky bastard, that's what he is.
Yeah, I think he knows he's lucky. I'll say that. But congratulations either way on a podium, and it's certainly now going to push you on towards hopefully many more. So we'll speak to you again next week when you win Monaco. Yeah.
If I don't get
You got to back it up now.
I gotta back it up, but I better not die or get shot by guys.
Anyway, have a fantastic evening, mate. And thank you very much, everybody who's watched today, because I know we've had at many points over 30 viewers.
Oh, Nicky as
Thank
well.
you very much for that.
Friends watching.
And yeah, have a great rest of your evening, guys, and we'll see you for Tier 3 tomorrow. There's Tier M, also going to be on Monday, and then soon we've also got Tier question mark on Tuesdays. Don't forget to vote on it if you haven't already, if you've got the ability to vote, of course. And don't forget to fill in that poll if you've not, the actual feedback form. Your feedback really matters to me. It knows what I should be doing next, that's all. But that's everything. Thank you very much, guys.